So I can count how many of my childhood friends that I still keep in touch with. I'm not even joking. They are not up to 10. I mean, I think they're not even up to 5. What am I saying? So I feel like at every stage of our lives, we'll always make connections with people, we'll always make friends. Those people I used to call my childhood friends, today they are no longer in that category. They're now people I know because we've not kept in touch for the longest. Like we always say, life happens. And then you meet new set of people in secondary school, in uni, and then even at NYC. Like I said, at different stages, you make connections, you meet people. So friendship is something that you keep on doing till the day you die, if I'm permitted to say so. So today I have Kwin on my seat. She's the queen of content. And she'll be telling us first the longest or shortest you've been friends with someone. Can you remember?
I can't.
Ah, you can't remember how
I
long
can't.
you've been friends with someone.
Okay.
Try.
All right.
Mm.
So yes. Okay. So this particular one is because we actually go way
Back.
like not even way back. Like I don't know how we connected,
Mm.
but there's something that's not making us leave because we work in the same place. I get to see this person every single day.
Please, what's the person's name? You
No,
feel free. You can say.
no, no.
Why? You don't want to say the person's name.
Okay,
Uh,
the longest. His name is Stewart, right?
Stewart.
Yes,
Okay.
Stewart.
Okay.
Okay, so
How long have you known Stewart?
I think since 2022 during the COVID era. So yes, 2020.
2020 to
2020.
2023.
Yeah.
That's the longest.
Yes, that's the longest.
What happened to all your childhood friends?
You know, this thing we call friendship is usually two ways. When it's one way, right? The energy drops.
Okay.
The energy drops, right? So childhood, the moment I leave that particular place, it's difficult for them to want to. You're no longer in Edo State. You're no longer in Bayelsa. So why are we still?
But we have phones. We have social media that makes
That's
it easy. We can
that's
always connect.
you feel like
I mean, out of sight should not be
yeah.
out of mind, right?
You feel like that's how it should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
It should be, but then you start seeing people no longer wanting to pick your calls. You send messages, you're left on read, and then you call them, they'll be like, and then you be like, okay, so
So you just move on. So you've had more short friendships
Yeah.
than long ones.
yes,
Amazing.
yes,
So the longest you've had is meeting someone 2020 till
Yes.
date.
yes,
And that's because you're in the same environment. You get to see this person every day.
yes.
So
Ah.
once you're transferred from that place of work or from this
Nah.
state, what happens?
I think we've bonded past that period where I'm scared of would not connect or something because I've actually had to be away from this person and there's no how we do it. I don't know how but that's why I said this particular one is something different. So I don't know how we do it, but
Okay.
there's this connection of if I do not speak to this person. Yes.
Is there something else
No,
than
no,
friendship?
no, nothing.
Don't be
no,
shy,
nothing,
yo.
nothing. It's just friendship. That's why I said I've not bonded with anybody like on
You've
this
bonded
level.
with this person.
Like, yes, seriously. And
So-
to me, I'm scared to some extent, like, why?
So this is happening the first time
Yes.
and you have questions in your head.
Yes.
Is a guy, right?
Yes, now.
Is this person aware that you've not had this long friendship before now?
Yeah, it does.
He knows.
Yes.
So have you been able to nurture this one? Like did not end like the others?
Like I said, for one, I don't know if I will say it's because we still see. But I don't think it's that.
Okay.
I don't think it's that, but I think this is because the other person also is contributing. It's not a one-way thing, right? So I'm also trying to. There are times whereby I actually put this person on. I don't want to talk to him.
You do it deliberately?
Yes,
To see his
deliberately.
reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
And then before you know, no matter how he also wants to act like, I can do without you too. You see ourselves in days back, the two of us is not chatting like we never gave ourselves that space. We are back, like we're talking, we're gisting, everything without. Don't be looking at me.
I did not say anything though.
Don't be looking
Yeah,
at
the one giving me eye.
So that's that for it. Like Seriously, that's that for it. And I've also been, because of this friendship, even his own cycle, right?
Okay.
I've been able to bond with people around him without stress. Without stress.
Okay.
When it comes to friendship, we are like, I introduce you. Do not go closer than yourself.
Mm.
Don't be friend with this person and leave me
So
hanging.
he's protective of the friendship and the bond you guys share.
Like, no, I'm like, he's open.
Okay.
In other friendship, they be like, if I introduce my friends to this other person, the two of them start doing bestie and leave me out of the picture. I think I've seen something like that before. But with this, everybody is open with, because he knows that you cannot.
Nobody can take that position. Say it. Nobody can take his place. I mean, I relate, so I can get your story, but I think it's stories like this that make people feel like two
Yeah,
opposite sex can be besties.
yeah, yeah,
They feel
yeah.
like there is more
Some,
to it,
yes,
and you're saying there is
there's
nothing
nothing.
to it. It's
There's
just
nothing.
friendship.
Just friendship.
Are you very sure?
Yes, very sure.
But what if
Uh,
paraventure, somehow along the line, what if he wants to take it
this is a
more
live
than
session. If not, I would have said something,
okay?
right?
Yeah.
I know this is
Okay,
so
okay, okay. All
I,
right. All right, again. Okay, you talked about how this is like the longest friendship you've
yeah.
kept. How do you move on from a fake friendship without having what's the word now? Um Now this friendship did not work. You want to move
Yeah.
ahead, but at the same time, you don't want to have this bad blood or grudges against this person. You want to be able to see this person 5, 10 years later
And
and
still,
still, talk, catch up.
yes. Well, if there's something I've always been able to not have any hatred for anybody so
Okay.
far, is I do not put the blame on people.
Mm.
Right? So it's easy to say, oh, this person, I gave my whole, I gave my time, and then they did not reciprocate it.
Yeah, it's easy
And
for
all
us to
of this.
blame the next
Yes,
person. Yeah.
yes. If there's something I've always done, is I know how to take the blame on myself
Mm.
instead of putting it on the other person, right? There have been times whereby I go out of my way, and you see someone, okay, let's take for instance celebrations time, birthdays.
Mm.
You go out of your way, you do cakes, you do this, you try to even send them card when you are with your last card, like without them even knowing. Like, you just like, this is my friend, I want to do something, right? You go all of, and then when it's your turn, they even forget the dates, they forget everything, and then you be like, what have I been doing?
Okay, but don't you think that what happened is, I believe that there are levels to friendship.
Yeah.
I feel like you could be on level 1 with
One.
somebody and then you place them on level 3.
Yes.
I feel that's what happened most of the times, where people now say, I thought we were friends. So this relationship is not really defined from the beginning. You just assume that, oh, we vibe together, we have similarities, we believe in the same values. I have visited you a couple of times, we've hung out, we click. So this is my best guy, this is my best girl. But to that person, you're on level 1 or level 2, but you've placed them on level 3.
Well, I think in life we should just be open. So there's one thing with me. If you're not my friend, I put it out to you. You're not my
You're
friend.
very blunt, like
Very
you let the
blunt.
person know
Yes,
upfront that we're
yes.
not friends.
We're not friends. We're just acquaintance. Like, there's something I do on my WhatsApp. I'm like, the fact you have my WhatsApp number does not mean we are on a friendship level.
Okay.
Right? I say it to people because WhatsApp now, we're turning it into a business center. Like, so the fact that you've had the privilege to be on my WhatsApp contact does not mean we are friends. My friends know themselves.
So they should not introduce. I know Queen, oh, she's my friend. They should not do that.
You can say you know me, but do not say I'm your friend, because there's this word when you go out there and tell somebody that this is my friend, there are a lot of things they start imagining, right? So I do not want that scenario where you go outside there and do something and they be like, yeah, Queen's friend. No, 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 she wasn't. She is not my friend. We knew on WhatsApp, but she's not my friend, right?
Okay.
So I've always been this person that knows how to define, state it, that this is this. So I feel, for me, I just feel like a lot of people just want to receive, and then
don't
they
give.
act along.
Okay. So they come into the friendship with pretense.
Yes,
Okay.
they act along while they know that, like,
There's a mission.
Yeah, yeah. So they know that whatever I'm doing with this person, I cannot be on this level with this person.
It's temporary.
Yeah, but then they do not communicate it.
So you have to watch out for the signs. So
What?
you don't feel used? Like
What?
you said, I mean, why would someone you call a friend who is on the same page with you, why would they forget your birthday? So I get life happens.
Mm-hmm.
I might forget that today is your birthday,
Mm-hmm.
but the moment I remember, I'm supposed to reach out, first apologize and see how I can make it up. Not just go into oblivion and like nothing like
I
that.
know how to
And then
make.
you now remind me, babe, my birthday was 2 days ago and I don't even show remorse because I feel like it's not important. Or I just say, sorry, no vex.
Yeah, sorry, no verse. I forget. Like that's what they usually. But I know how to make excuses for people, give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
I think that's why most times I've been this person that I can. There have been times I do place call on people, and then we're talking, and then the next thing you hear from there is, "Ha, this one we have talked for 1 hour. Who gave you a time?" Like they not be like they not, and then you not feel bad and be like,
Who gave you answer? But
"Wow."
it's a valid question.
Seriously, are you for real? I'm talking with my friend. It's not like you were not enjoying the conversation. You were vibing,
How you did
right?
not borrow from MTN? I'm not gonna help you pay.
I've always had this. This guy they work with MTN. No, like, and because of that, I started.
Are you for real?
Yes, I started cutting the way I called my friends. People,
Whoa.
this thing they say man makes man to be wicked. So I started reducing the way I communicate with people. I was this person that like phone calls. I do not know how
So
to
you could stay
chat.
on the phone for like an
Yes.
hour,
Yes.
more.
Yes, because I don't call you every day.
Mm,
Right? I don't
mm.
know how to do that calling every day. But I believe when I call you, I want to spend time. Let's talk,
Let's
catch up,
catch up,
and all
yeah.
of that. So when they normally tell me those, I feel bad. I won't lie.
But have you ever told any of them,
Yeah.
any instance that, okay, you guys have been talking for like 30 minutes and the person goes, this one will be say, we don't need to talk for 30 minutes. Kilo day.
Mm.
Have you ever told them that? Why would you have to say
Yeah.
that? It makes me feel
I
bad.
don't know if there's
Have you ever
something.
expressed yourself?
Yes, if there's something that my people know about me is I do not know how to hide my feelings, my
Okay.
emotions, no
Okay.
matter how I try it. So I'm this person. I'll be like, what's the meaning of that? Why would you say something like that? I called, right? I'm not the one complaining. Why are you complaining on my behalf?
Behalf.
It's not nice. I've done it countless times, and then these people still go, and then you just be like, it's very easy for me. A lot of people will be like, Queen, but there's always a limit to what you can take,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
There's a limit to what I can take. So I'll just put you on. If I'm calling people for 10 seconds, you're among those people I will call for 10 seconds. So yes, that's how I streamline. And shockingly, these people do not reach out when you stop calling.
Wow. And they're
I've,
your friends.
and they are your friends,
Hmm.
right? And they are your friends. They stop reaching out. I've always had that. When people want to say Queen is, most times they use this blackmail of is your attitude, is your character. That's why you cannot keep friends for a very long time. And then I sit and be like, I've had people I've poured out myself genuinely to, and then they still did not reciprocate. So what do you want me to do? Is it still my character? Is it still my attitude? Because tell me why you are always checking up on people. You're always trying to find that even when you do not communicate always with them. And then,
They can't return the energy.
no, nothing. How do you not expect me as a human being to feel bad? I have blood, right?
Yeah,
I
you have
have blood.
feelings, and your blood is not gonna dry.
So how do you not expect me to feel bad and be like, what am I doing wrong?
Okay.
You
Okay.
start asking, you start feeling unworthy. It took me a lot of things. I won't lie. So this day, my ringtone, like it pisses me off when I hear my ringtone. So my phone is always on silent.
What's your ringtone?
What's
What
my
what
ringtone?
song? What song?
It's not even the song. It's default. So anything, whether it's ta-na-na, anything that would just make the call loud, it gives me this phobia, right? And
Wow.
yes, I no longer want to pick calls from people. I no longer want to hear from people. That's how it has turned me to, because I asked myself, what's the essence? I stopped calling. I stopped reaching out. I feel like if I'm really that important, I want to see people who will reach out. Like my cousin's sister she knew this period of times. I think we did it together. There
Okay.
we actually deleted some numbers and then be like, let's check. One week if they will call us
Call
back.
us.
Some people
Yeah.
never
So
did.
that was a survey you guys did to
Yes.
check those that were
Yes.
really in your circle,
Yes. Yes.
those who actually cared enough
Yeah.
I've not seen this person online. I've not heard from Queen. Let me check up on her. Let me know how she's doing.
Yeah.
So, would you say all of these experience you've had with friends have made you kept your circle really small?
My circle, do you know why the question is, why did it hurt to that point? My circle has always been small. So imagine you having a small circle
And
and then
then,
carrying out a survey, and then you are not even seeing one or two. And then you start
so it
asking
further shrinks. Wow.
and then you start asking yourself, what have you been doing with these people? Right? And then that's where it was. It's different when it was the last cycle. You did the survey and then you still have an handful of people and then you still feel worthy. But then the circle is small. You carried out the survey, you are searching for numbers. You just want to see one person and be like, okay, Queen, you're still relevant. But then there's nobody. I remember there's one particular one I remembered recently. Like, we could make calls during the COVID era. We make call till it's 10 o'clock, we call in the night, and then we're making call till 5 o'clock in the morning. I felt like, I don't see person when they return the same energy, right?
Mm.
Like, I was like, everything, I was like, you see this, so I'm not letting go. I don't know how we stopped talking. I can't remember what happened. No quarrels,
You could just
nothing.
drifted
We
apart.
just drifted apart. I just remembered it recently. I'm like, what happened?
Okay. So did you reach out?
Yes, but the energy is not the same. You know, when you reach out and you're not getting that vibes of, I want to continue how we were before or something. I reached out, hello, good morning, how are you? What's up? You chatting, and then they're just chatting you like a regular human being. Yeah,
Still the regular one.
yeah.
But what if they are going through a phase?
I can't be going through a phase and my friend do not know.
But you know people are different, right?
No matter how you hide it. I am that person who knows how to hide because I have this ideology of do not take your own and worry another person, right?
Okay.
So I have that ideology. But trust me, I can be going through a lot for a month. And yes, I might not communicate it to my friend. But the moment it's getting, everybody gets to that straw, that point where you be like,
The limit, yeah.
I'll just pick up my phone and be like, I'm not asking you, we have not spoken for 1 month. The person will just know that
Something is wrong.
Queen has gotten to that point. Like,
Okay.
Queen, what's up? What's happening? They just like, I have those people in my circle now
Okay.
who just know. We don't because we have this same ideology of what are we going to be talking to each other for every day? We know, like, we can't be talking to each other every
But
day.
every time we get to talk, there is always something to talk about.
Are you getting me? They know.
Okay.
They know, and then they just reach out to you. And sometimes majority of people's idea of friendship is we call every day, we chat every day. If you're not giving me that energy, if we are, all of us are working, all of us have things we need to take care
We're
of,
busy,
right?
yeah.
So we need to be understandable to that point, right? So there was this conversation, something like this, and my friend was there and he was like, "Queen," he now called my name, tagged me. I'm like, "Queen, what do me and you want to talk with every day? Why are they even arguing about this? Like, what are we going to be talking about every day?"
But that's the dynamics here. For you, you feel like you don't need to talk every day with your friends, and you've met people who believe in the same ideology, like you said. But there are others who feel like to keep the friendship going, communication every day is important.
You have to show
For
me
them,
that.
that is how they
You
fuel
have to
that
show me
friendship.
that.
Okay.
In friendship, I've actually had to do this. How does this person react to this thing if I say it?
Okay.
How does this person react to this thing if I say it? I know how to work with people based on their personality. And to me, I believe that should be reciprocated to me. Understand who I am,
Okay.
and then flow with me on that energy. So I know that you know how to reach out to, if you show it to me that I'm this person that I want to be talking to somebody every day. I am not that rigid, right? So even if I do not call, definitely going to chat with you, right? But then you need to show it to me. I am not God to know that this is your person.
Okay. This is your pattern. This is your
Yes,
style.
I am not God,
Okay.
right? So you need to show me that this is who I am. This is how
And
I.
you're willing to bend, to
Yes,
make compromise,
yes.
even though it's not your style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Queen. It was really amazing having you share your own story. And I'm very sure that for those of your friends in your inner circle that will get to watch this video, they'll go back to their notepad and add all of the points you have, spoken about today.
Yeah.
And I really hope going forward you build healthier and better friendship.
I hope so too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Don't forget to subscribe. It's the Triple F channel on YouTube. Or you could search for Ifituri. Subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.